Hi,
Hi.
come on in. Come set a spell with us. Welcome back. To those of you who've been before, you know you've just entered Connie's little corner. That makes me Connie, and she is
I'm her mom, Angel.
right. And here's another episode for you of Sunday with Mama.
Uh-oh.
We have a good sized bag, a lot of stuff on it, but I decided that I was going to do this bag because this bag has things for Mama. And I wanted to make sure she got to see them firsthand on Sunday,
Oh, definitely.
right? So if you're new here, you can go down below, grab my link and my code, which I'll throw up on top for you, which is AFC 95851. Those two things combined, once you download the app, you'll get 30% off your first order as long as you place that order within 24 hours of downloading the app. After that, it drops down to 10%. You'll also get a $100 coupon bundle and a whole bunch of other little freebies and benefits.
$100 coupon bundle?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
$100 worth of coupons to use on future purchases.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
It is great. And returning users, if you have left
Excuse me.
Teemu, shut down your account for at least, I tell everybody, do it for 16 days just to make sure you come back, even if you're using the same email address. I got a hair or something tickling my eye.
Is this a trash?
Yes, ma'am. Even if you use the same email address, you can come back as a returning user and get that 30% off and $100 coupon bundle. So think about it. Is it worth it? Can you stay away from Teemu?
Sure is worth it.
It's definitely worth it. I can't stay away because as an influencer, I need to post. So that means I have to shop. But before I was an influencer, yes, I did do it. I stayed away and I did get the bundle again. So we're going to get right into this order. This is what I call a she order because it has lots of stuff for she and me.
I'm a sheep?
You're a she. Last time I checked.
What's a sheep?
Dig it into the bag,
It's not
Mom.
a sheep, right?
No, not a sheep. There's nothing sheepish about you. Grab something out of that bag sitting next to you and let's get started. We're going to get right into it.
Oh, look at that. Look what I got.
Oh, $3.65. And in case you hadn't noticed, yes, look at the fingers.
They're beautiful.
I treated myself. I had a conversation with myself on Friday, and I said, you know what? You've done everything on your own. I take care of Mama. I do her grooming and whatnot. I do everything around here. I do the maintenance, the repairs, the renovation, everything I have to do, lifting, moving heavy furniture. I do everything myself, the landscaping, inside, out, you name it. And I always do my own nails. Well, I said, you know what? It's been 2 years of not really having my nails done. There goes the fake cry. So I decided I was going to treat myself. I had already packed up my wax pot. So I had my eyebrows waxed at the salon and I let them do my nails.
They're beautiful.
And they did a beautiful job. I'm very happy with them. The woman says, oh, man, you guys all know from me, this is not long, right? So anyway, treat yourself once in a while because you deserve it. I earned it. It's right along with all these gray hairs. $3.65 for these. These are a pair of jeggings. They look like leggings.
Oh, they're
They
nice.
look leggings, but they look like jean, and they're cotton.
Oh, they're nice.
These are really, really nice. They're a straight leg.
Oh, yes.
Right? Straight leg spandex type, but
And it feels good too.
Doesn't it? It feels really
Yes.
soft. It doesn't feel like that polyester material. It does actually feel
Those
and
are
look
mine.
like, well, you know, these might fit you simply because I ordered a large. Yes, I'm losing weight, even though you guys haven't seen it. But I ordered a large, but they have so much stretch in them, and they start out so tiny that they probably would fit you. But these aren't for you. You have a pair of these.
I do?
You do.
Where are they?
In your closet somewhere.
Oh.
But
I'm sure you didn't take them out of my closet?
No, I wouldn't do that. Not at this age. I did that as a kid, but not at this age. So very, very nicely made. Feels good. Does not feel like that polyester gym shorts. It actually feels really good. What's next?
What is that?
Oh,
7
okay.
feet?
$1.98, 109 yards, which equals 327 feet of packing tape. Just this
What do you call it?
packing tape.
Oh, packing
To
tape.
seal all the boxes I have to pack. Now, I'm using tubs for most everything, but there are some things that I know I'm not going to be worried about. And because of their shape or their odd size, I need packing tape. But I also need packing tape because I have 3 TVs to box up and a couple of big mirrors. So I have those big expandable boxes. And these need tape to go around them and to hold them from sliding apart once they're packed.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, 327 feet of packing tape for $1.98. That's a good deal. So we're going to see how it works. We're going to try it. I don't have a brand. It's not a brand. It's a Chinese brand. But packing tape is packing tape.
What did you say? Chinese?
Chinese brand. Yeah, made in China.
Oh,
Y'all do know that if you do a search on Temu and you search for Amazon, Walmart, Target, you can get items that are provided by those places because they work with Temu to sell their overstock. So if you are a big shopper of any of those stores, type in the name of the store and it'll bring up all the products. It tells you that it comes from that area. Did you
that's
know?
pretty.
$4.13. You see if she likes this one. This is a very nice shirt. Little notched neckline.
Oh, I love that.
Do you?
Oh, yes.
Couple little buttons in the front. I love this burgundy color.
And it feels so good.
And it's a 3/4 length
Oh,
sleeve.
wow.
It has that nice white lining. But guess what? This is yours. I ordered this for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So nice, a little bit longer. It'll cover the Netherlands on her.
That
because
is beautiful.
She does like to wear leggings like I do. And leggings were never meant to wear with short shirts. Leggings were actually gym clothes. But if you're going to wear a legging and you want to be presentable and decent, that's just my person. You may disagree with me, but at a certain age, you need to cover the Netherlands.
At my age?
And at my age.
I'm only 29.
Oh, how's this color for you?
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you.
So that's yours. Again, a 3/4 length sleeve, little tiny
And
button,
it feels so nice.
little tiny button on the bottom of the sleeve right there. It's got a couple of little buttons on the neckline. It's got the V type on the back so that you get a little bit of swing and a little sway.
It is
And the
beautiful.
back is about 1 inch or 2. You can see it longer than the front. So very nice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So that's for the mama. Gotta make sure she has good clothes. And you know what? For $4.13, I can afford to treat that mother for a little something. What was this?
At 447, whatever it is.
All right, $4.47, whatever it is, she says. Let's see what it is.
It's another shirt?
Is it another shirt? It does look like another shirt, doesn't it? Let's see. It's all discombobulated
Yes,
here.
it is another shirt.
It's another shirt. This one has a little notched neckline.
Oh, that's cute.
Little notched neckline up top. Let me see if I can do that little button up. Got a little pearl button on the top, which I thought was really, really cute. There we go. See the little tiny pearl button up there on the top of the notch? So it's got like a little keyhole type neckline. And it's got a full-length sleeve.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? Well, this one
Let's
is
see the
yours
front
too.
again. Let's see the front.
This is the front.
Oh, that is the front.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me. That button is in the back.
That's what I thought.
This is the front.
very nice.
This is yours too.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
You like it? You okay
I love
with
it.
You got to have a basic shirt.
Oh, in my coffee.
It's all right.
I don't want to get
It's
it
fine.
stale.
It's just a basic black and white shirt
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
for the fall weather, right? So that one's for the mama too. He's so spoiled.
I'm not spoiled. I smell like that all the time.
No comment. This one was $4.80.
Oh, that's a beautiful color.
Isn't that a nice color? I love this. It's a cross between a teal and a mint green. Right?
Oh, it is gorgeous.
And this-
That's mine too.
No, this one is mine.
Oh no, that's
I
mine.
went up a size on it just to make sure I had room, but it's nice and long and flowy. I love that it has the little slits on the side because that way it doesn't grab you on your hips where it lays.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's just this really nice shade of
Green.
No, yeah, it's like a seafoam green,
It's a
but
mint,
not quite
like a mint.
like a darker mint. Yeah, that's actually a good color. So it's got little cuffs on the sleeves, little folds on the sleeves, but it's very, very well made. Nice, excellent stitching all the way around.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Loving this. And this has some weight to it. So you know that it's not that weird feeling polyester material, but this is really nice. I like that. That came out good. Are we speeding through this bag today?
No, we still have quite a few things.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're on our sixth thing. I don't know how many's in this bag. This was $4.73.
I love the colors of that.
I know you do, but these are mine.
Oh, no.
Come on, you got 2 shirts. I got to have something. It's a she and a me. There's the she stuff. This is the me stuff.
I'm a shishi.
You're a she. So another pair of leggings.
Oh, those are beautiful. Those are mine.
And these are purple. Obviously. Looking like faux denim, little faux pockets on the back, little faux front, which you'll never see under me. And you know what? It's got that really nice liner on the inside.
It does.
So they're not sheer. What's up against your skin is nice. But I love these 2 colors together. I don't know why, but teal and purple, I've always liked the 2 colors together. Some people will say, no, but I do like them together. So that shirt will go with either this pair or with the denim colored pair. But I thought they were nice for batting around. I did get them for travel. These are going in my travel bag.
They're mine.
Nuh-uh.
I will tell my mommy on you.
That would be me.
Oh,
You're going to tell me on me? So I like the leggings. And I started to say, these are going to go in my travel bag. But when Levi and I hit the road, and we don't know when that's going to be. It's going to be whenever the house sells. But I want something comfortable. I don't want to be sitting in the car with shorts that I have to constantly either be adjusting, pulling down, whatever. I'd rather have the leggings on or capris on that just stay in place and they're very comfy. So purple. But for the price, under $5. That's cool. More? Okay.
what is that?
This is another roll of packing tape. This was $1.54, and let me see if I can tell you how much is in here. This is for 60 yards. So that's 180 feet for $1.54, and this is a clear packing tape, or they call it a white packing tape. So I wanted to try a couple of different tapes to see which one from Temu works. And as I try each one and I put them on boxes and I see how they work, I'll let you know. So I'm going to refer to this one because it does look white. I'm going to refer to this one as the white packing tape. And we'll see how it does. But for the prices and the quantity you get, quantity like this at one of the big box stores or even at one of the hardware stores is going to cost you $5 and $6. And for $1.54 for 60 yards.
That's fine. Thank you.
This
I'll pay you tomorrow.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for packing tape today. So that's how the saying goes, does it? No, it doesn't go that way. Anyway. Yep. And this is another type of packing tape. Now this was $4.62, but this was for 2 rolls. I got
What?
there's 2 rolls in here.
Oh, rolls.
Yes, 2 rolls. Just open. $4.62, and each roll is 22 yards, so 44 yards. And
Oh
this
my,
is
look at that. That's
this is
beautiful.
strapping tape. Can you see the filament in the tape? Those ridges, those lines, those are little straps of fiberglass, little fibers that are making those lines. So this is strapping tape. This is for the boxes that I want to make sure do not come open. Things that have maybe crystal, or the heavier boxes that might have some cast iron items in it. I want to make sure that they don't come open. So for a 2-pack, 1 roll was $3 and some odd cents. So I said, well, that's crazy. I might as well spend $4.62 and get 2 rolls. So I've got 2 rolls, and what I say, each roll is 22 yards. That's a lot.
Sure is.
Okay. So hopefully this will do what I need to do with the heavier boxes. So I've got the 3 different kinds of strapping tape. Whoops. The 3 different kinds of tape. I've got the strapping tape, the regular packing tape, and the white packing tape. So we'll see how these work,
Wow.
right? Different tapes for different things, but they're all for packing purposes. Now I have gotten the house down to where whatever's left would take me 2 days to pack everything. So I think that's pretty good progress. Is there still more in that bag?
Yeah.
This was $1.74. I priced it, but I didn't open it. So we're going to open it, I think. Yep. All right.
What is that?
This is a phone holder. Put this aside over here. This is a phone holder for the car. I needed something that would hold my phone while I'm traveling. And this is what this is for.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Okay, so this will spin 360 degrees. And this sits, in other words, on the center where your steering wheel is, and that little ridge. This sits on the ridge. And this bottom piece, you have to open this with some force because it's on a tight spring. And you snap it, what'll happen is it locks it on that ridge. So I can have my cell phone while Levi and I are traveling. I wanted something that I could just not have to hold. Just reach up, push the button, let it record going down the road signs, whatever the case may be. Kind of use it as a dash cam. All right. If I'm in heavy traffic or something along those lines, or if I'm coming across, like when I get ready to go to Memphis and there's all sorts of signs when you enter Memphis, to be able to record all of that. I want to be able to record as I move from state to state. So this,
That's pretty cool.
This has the same curve that you have that little thing over your speedometer behind your wheel. It has that curve. You pull this piece down to slide it on. This has a nice rubber to keep it from slipping, as does this, has rubber to keep it from slipping. And then this comes with little pads here, and you put these little pads up under the hooks. These are the hooks that hold your phone, and these will expand. They're tight, but they will expand to hold different size phones. So hold on, I think, where's my phone? Let me grab my phone. Okay. So here's my phone. This is the way it would go with the camera up and pointing. The phone will fit in here, and it's supposed to anyway. I may have to take it out of the case, but it will hold the phone. And then I can pivot the phone. Whoops.
I did.
Well, I didn't lock it in, but it'll pivot the phone. So this will fit iPhones. It'll fit this particular phone because it does have the measurements, but it's really snug to put it in there. So I don't want to mess with it right now. But That's how you do it. All right. It sits in there and it pivots this way, it pivots that way, forward, up, whatever you want. And you can either lay your phone down and get it out of the way. This bracket right here, there's a hole right there, so that if you don't want your phone up in your face, you can just lay it back. And then you pull it up when you need it. Very cool, right? You can adjust your phone, lock it in this way. See, when you squeeze these things, it opens this up. Let's see if I can do it that way. I have a strap on the back of the case, and that strap is getting in the way. So if I didn't have the strap on the back of the case, I'd be able to get it on. I'm not going to mess with it right now, but that's how easy it is. Squeeze to open, put your phone in there, turn it around, latch it on. These are just little pads to help it from scratching on your phone. That's all that is.
Very nice.
Pretty cool, huh? So this is for traveling. I'm glad to have that. I'm actually going to put it in the car now. I'm not going to wait for the traveling time to come because I want to be able to use it and get used to using it. Right? Right. Okay. This is another test tape. This was $1.86. And this is for, the tape is 3 centimeters wide and it's 30 feet, $1.86. And it's just duct tape. It's just plain old regular duct tape. But I wanted to try out their tape. You know, I've gone through and tried all their sticky tapes, right? They're two-sided tapes. I've done videos where I've done all their two-sided tapes. This particular one is going to be all their more so construction or storage type tapes. So I want to find out how this compares to the expensive rolls of duct tape that you get at the hardware stores. So this is not big. It's only a little bit more than an inch, maybe an inch and a half wide. But for $1.86, I figured I'll give it a shot. I'll try it on a couple of boxes or things that I need to wrap up. So that's 4 different kinds of tape. Aww. Now this is cute. This was $1.98. This actually video is not a she, me. It's a she, me, and he.
Who's she?
Mr. Levi.
Oh,
This is a she. Oh, he heard his name. He's up wagging his tail. He's like, you're talking about me, Mommy. This is,
I'm in circles.
he's excited. He's like, Mommy. This is a treat ball. Levi, I see you. Caught in the act.
He says, I see you too.
This is a treat ball. You can put a Chewy down the center if you want to try to get him out, but you've put little pieces of kibble, dog kibble, in between those little spikes all the way around the ball, and he has to work to get them out.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So Levi loves treats of any kind. And I'm always looking for a way, instead of me constantly handing him treats, I'm always looking for a way to get him to maybe eat when he doesn't want to eat and play a little bit. But this is a good, solid bounce.
Never you mind.
Bye. Well, you got to bounce it off a hard surface, right? So very, very cool. For under $2, it's good size. It's about the size of a tangerine, if that'll get the color. And the size is about the size of a tangerine. It's not as big as an orange, or tangelo or a tangerine. So that's the plan. Stick food in between, and all you do is pull it apart, put the kibble in there, and it holds the little pieces of kibble. And he has to kind of
Has to feed the dog.
has to give him treats or to feed him, make it fun to give him stuff.
That's pretty cool.
So I thought it was nice. So I got a little thing for he. So she, me, and he. What else is in there, Mama? We should be getting to the bottom of the bag. Oh, another thing for the he. For the man of the house. This was $2.07. Now, this is a nylabone, and this is flavored beef. He loves his Nylabones, but he won't touch them unless they have some sort of a flavor. So I have all different Nylabones for him. I have one that's
Pretty cool.
yeah, I have one that's flavored like chicken. It actually looks like a chicken drumstick.
I bet you that's chocolate.
No, it's beef.
Oh,
Brown
it's
for
beef?
beef. Yep.
Oh,
I have another one that's flavored like lamb, and it looks like a little lamb shank, so to speak. The chicken, the lamb, and this is the beef.
that's pretty cool.
So we'll see how he likes that.
You can't have it.
Ah. Now I see if it had a smell, but no smell.
I can't smell.
Yeah, no smell. But apparently it has that flavor. So we'll see what he thinks of it. He's not picky. I mean, he chews on rocks. Anything left other than this?
Yes.
There's still something left? Really? Okay. I didn't think there was. Which is also for he, $3.39. And this is another treat ball. But this one is elongated. And this one is really good. Sadie had one of these. And she loved it because she could get it to where she could get it towards her back teeth because of the narrow point. But it's exactly the same design as the other one, just a different shape. And this one is the same thing. You spread it open.
Oh, for
You
goodness
put
sake.
the little tidbits of food in there. You can fill this. What I like doing is I fill the center with peanut butter, and they go crazy trying to get the peanut butter out of it.
They like peanut butter?
They love peanut butter. I have a separate jar of peanut butter just for the dogs because I don't want to dip the knife into the peanut butter, put it on the toy, and then dip it back into the peanut butter and have it be my jar, right? Because the toy has all their slobber and everything all over. So they have their own jar, and it's labeled Dogs PB. Love my dogs, but there's certain things I just won't share with them. So this has a little bit longer, as you can see. It's twice the distance in length, so it'll hold twice the amount of kibble. But it's nice to have the options. And we all know kibble's dry food, so it doesn't matter if it sits in this thing for a day or a week. It's not going to go bad. It's kibble as long as it doesn't get wet. So hopefully this will keep him occupied. I had thought about these for when we're traveling to keep him occupied. Most of the time when we're in the car, he just sleeps. He lays down across the front seat, puts his head on my lap while I'm driving, and he just sleeps. But it's comforting to know that he's right next to me.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't move. It's like you get a cat in your lap and you're afraid to move because, well, the cat's sleeping. I couldn't get up to go anywhere because the cat was on my lap. Same thing with the dogs. So that's for His Highness. So he's got his 3 things. I think we actually may have more than 3 things in here.
I think this is the last thing. Yeah, that's the last thing.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Let's check this. This was a pretty decent sized bag. Oh, yes, that's it. Last thing, and this is for he also.
Toothbrush?
No, he does have his own toothbrush though, but this was 36 cents. Now, even though he's a short hair, pit bulls still shed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this open. I can't figure out where to get it open. There we go. I got it. But he sheds weird because he gets these little, not even clumps, but like little bumps of fur that come to the surface, but they never quite leave. And it makes his fur look absolutely ridiculous. So when he was at the vet for his checkup, the vet took out a flea comb and went over it. And sure enough, she was able to pull it out. Well, the brushes I have for him were not narrow enough. So I got this cute little
That is so cute.
comb, right? It's just seriously, oh, where is it? 36 cents. I love that it has a little handle on it. And it's very, very narrow teeth. It is considered a flea comb, but it works great for those short-haired dogs like pit bulls and certain chihuahuas and whatnot that just don't have long hair, but yet they still shed. So hopefully we'll see what happens. I'll give him a good comb out And I'll do that later on, not during my time with Mama, but I'll do that maybe tonight. And then I'll show you the difference before and after using this, because I think this is going to be a great idea. I saw it in action at the vet's, and this is what she suggested that I get. And she suggests this to all her short-haired dogs who, for some odd reason, just can't get the rest of their clumps out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
That's pretty cool.
So she got a couple of items, me got a couple of items, and he got a bunch of items. And that's everything. That's our whole first son. We are all done. We're all done.
Okay.
So anyway, what's going on just around the corner? Not a lot, which is wonderful. Things have really quieted down, especially since the house is basically finished. Every once in a while, I will decide, okay, I'm going to pack this up or pack that up, and I get it packed up. So I maybe packed a couple of more little boxes of stuff during the week, miscellaneous items mostly. Another reason why I went professionally to get these done to a salon is because I'd already packed up all my nail supplies. And I was desperate to have my nails back again. I missed having nails all this time while I was working on the house and working in the garden and the whole bit. And I said, you know what? The worst of the packing is over. I got to get them done. And then I realized, yep. And then I realized that I packed them. Yes, my little travel case to do my little mini carriage thing that I have to do my nails is handy, but I would have to unstrap what I put it in. Now, when I packed my tubs, if you have the big like Stanley or Rubbermaid or name brand, those big heavy duty tubs, a lot of them have holes in the side and on the handle. Well, what I do is I put zip ties through those holes to keep them closed so that they don't pop open during shipping or even during storage. And if anybody wants to get into them, they literally have to cut those ties. And I put the ties on the tubs in a pattern so that I know if they've been removed and replaced, which is something I learned a long time ago about being safe during shipping. As far as the stuff that goes in the boxes, I wasn't worried about that. They got taped or done, but that also got taped or closed in a pattern. And then I wrote on the tape, like across the seams and whatnot in a certain way to know if the tape had been replaced or taped over or whatever the case may be. So I do certain markings on my packages to make sure that they stay safe.
Pretty cool.
Right? So where was I? So I can get to my nail thing, but I would have to cut off all the zip ties. I may do that anyway, because obviously in a couple of weeks, these are going to grow out and they're going to need to be filled. I don't know if I want to go spend $25 or $30 just for a fill when I can simply just cut the zip ties and get my little case out. I might.
That's easier to do.
Yeah, I might, but it was so nice to sit there and have my hands massaged and have the cuticles trimmed and the nails buffed and just let somebody else just do the work and just sit and relax and not worry about it.
And it doesn't hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. I've done your nails a dozen times. It doesn't hurt. And then I was sitting there thinking, and I asked the young lady, I said, gee, what do you charge to wax eyebrows? Because my wax pot was packed up too. And I kept plucking my eyebrows, but I couldn't wax them to shape them. And so she gave me a really good price. So I got everything done there. And I just felt wonderful when I walked out. And I had the nicest compliment. Another customer was sitting like two little benches away from me. She was getting a pedicure done. She was kind of on the side. And when I came out of the waxing room, my nails were done, my eyebrows were done, I was ready to leave. This woman looked at me and smiled. She looked down at the young lady that was doing her feet. She goes, that's a beautiful woman. Look at her. She's beautiful. Well, that made me feel beautiful.
I can imagine.
It's like, cool, right? And the young lady doing her nails turned and looked at me and, she agreed. I don't know. I must have looked rested. I must have looked really good. I must have just looked happy. But for somebody, a stranger to look at me and say, at her. She is such a beautiful woman. I'm like, wow. Now, if I could only find a man who would ever say that,
We go crazy.
see, I probably would. Nothing else really is going around the corner. There's been a couple showings on the house. No offers that I'm happy with. I have been getting offers, but nothing I'm happy with. And as I said before, I'm not going to give away the house. It's not an urgency to sell it. I'm not in crisis. I'm not in financial crisis. Obviously, if I could spend money to do this and everything else, right? I'm doing okay. Mom and I had an amazing lunch today. I was just so happy yesterday that I decided to pass that on to her. So for lunch, I surprised her with shrimp, fresh fish, New England clam chowder, and salad, right? And she's like, oh, and she just ate and ate and ate and ate.
It was just so good.
So that was a surprise for her. Have some of her favorites. Her favorite is lobster, but that just was not quite in my budget. I would have had to give up the nails, and I'm like, no, we're going to compromise. I'm getting my nails. She'll have shrimp.
Shrimp is very good too.
For our snack, we're going to delay dessert because we ate so much. But for our snack later, we're having coconut cake and chocolate frozen yogurt, chocolate ice cream. So a couple more of her favorites, but we're going to put that off a couple hours and digest from the big
Yes.
lunch. Other than that, we're doing great. We had a telephone call with her bestie, Ginger, back in New York. Hi, Ginge. How are you?
Hi, Ginger.
So we had a nice telephone call, played catch up with her. We did that this morning. Hopefully going down the road on one of these Sundays, we'll actually have a Zoom call with Ginger so they can see each other face to face. Because it's been a long time. Mom obviously doesn't travel back to New York and Ginger doesn't travel down here. So we'll have to depend on doing a Zoom call or FaceTime or something along
That'd be
those lines.
great.
Wouldn't that be good?
That'd be great.
That'd be cool. So everything is good. No more wrist brace. However, it was recommended to me that because I still feel the tension in the pull in the thumb, not down here, but in the thumb, it was recommended to me that I get kind of like just a soft, stretchy, like spandex kind of brace.
Yeah, you should.
Just something to keep on it so that when I am packing things up, I'll have flexibility, but I'll have support. And it won't cause that tendinopathy to flare back up in the wrist where I have to use the actual solid brace. So I have ordered one of those from Temu. We'll see that coming. Speaking of Temu, the last thing I want to cover with you is this order came yesterday. And it came late yesterday, like 7 o'clock last night, which is why you did not get a Wednesday video from me. Because when I checked tracking, this was not supposed to come until tomorrow or Tuesday.
Oh.
And I wasn't going to have an order to do today if I had done the one on Wednesday. I wasn't willing to risk it because I know as much as you guys love me, you love seeing Mama and this Sunday with Mama episodes.
Hi.
So I had to save the order for Sunday. And I think you would agree that that was probably a good choice. However, I do have 2 more orders sitting over there because they all came in at once. So you will get some sort of a Wednesday video this week. I have been asked by many people to redo my price adjustments, my tips and tricks on price adjustments, and the tips and tricks on refunds without returns, because they're always changing and there's different scenarios coming up. So I may work on that as well to get that out to you guys. I know those 2 things are very, very important to you because those involve the money, right? That when it comes to our money, we have to be very careful with where we spend.
Money. Where's money?
I have none.
Oh.
That's why I'm a Teemu influencer so that they pay for everything. I spent it. I spent it on you. I spent it on this. I have no money. So anyway, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed this, give us a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to share. And I'm going to share something with you. My channel is monetized, which means I do get financial reward, so to speak, from doing these videos, but I will not get a reward in November because I missed the minimum amount by 88 cents. That means less than 100 views, and I don't have monetization coming in this month.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So
How could that
Share.
happen?
Well, it happens. People get busy and they don't watch. So please watch.
Please do watch and make sure that you do it.
Yeah, because that gives me the funds to get products for her, for you, for me, for he, and goodies to go into the goodie bag, the 5,000 subscriber goodie bag. So it's important. Share, thumbs up. And when you share, people get to see it, right?
Thumbs up.
And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, 64% of you out there watching this right now are not subscribed.
You'd better subscribe right now.
Right?
Right
Seriously?
away.
Really?
Yes, definitely. It's well worth it.
Now, you always have to listen to the mama. Well,
yes.
most always you have to listen to them. But in this case,
Because you get spanked.
or she'll chase you around the house with a broom.
Everybody in the room, there's a broom right there.
Yeah, well, and she literally, when your kids are bigger than you need the broom to catch up to them. So, or she would stand on the third step up and jump down at us. Because we were just so much bigger than
And I'd miss.
a couple times she missed. But even when we caught her to save her from falling, then we'd still get smacked. So, yeah. The old saying, spare the rod, spoil the child. Well, we were not, two of us were not spoiled.
They smell like that all the time.
God, Mark and I definitely got that. Anyway, guys, stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. You're doing a good job so far. And I will catch you midweek with one of these orders or an updated video. And then Mama and I will catch you next weekend for another episode of Sunday with Mama.
Okay, and have a good day.
Bye.
Good week. Bye. It's been nice seeing you.